Okay.
And here too.
Have you got your makeup bags? Judy, have you got your makeup bag with you?
Well, there's very little of it, but yes, I can get it.
Yes, it's a good plan.
Good plan.
I have mine. Have you got yours, Gustav?
My makeup, I only use Tom Ford bronzing gel.
Okay.
Bronzing gel?
Yeah.
And when you're sitting next to me, then you'll use some purple lip lacquer.
Yes.
Darling.
I've unfortunately got rid of that red stuff that does not come off my lips.
Okay.
Oh, brilliant.
You, Judy, you've got your makeup bag, yeah?
Yeah, just a few. I use very little. Yeah.
You don't need, I mean, obviously this is my makeup bag, but you know, I have lots of, this is my own, my kit. So today, all I was going to do is talk about what are essentials, and I think people usually just end up, some women just end up buying for the sake of it, or because their friend has a product and they think, oh, that looks nice on her, I think I'll go and buy that, whether it be right for them or not. So we get a bit addicted to, should we have it? And obviously mass marketing, and really we don't really need lots and lots of products to create a really, really simple, effective look. So I've broken down some areas today. I'm going to start actually on the, first of all, on the actual face. So I'm not talking about skincare, but usually you know, I spend so much time, and I say to all my clients, you know, spend just as much, if not more time on your skincare than actually on your makeup, because then you won't need to be wearing lots and lots of that makeup like base, but also your skin will just kind of glow and radiate through the makeup. So starting with, obviously, some ladies, we all need a little bit of cover up. Now, obviously, so that's your first thing. That's your base or your CC cream or your concealer or your BB cream. Judy, do you know what I mean when I'm saying a CC or BB cream?
Yes, I do, but I don't use either.
That's fine. So some people can literally just wear, if you want to wear anything, wear your moisturiser, and then you can always use your concealer. But all I would say is concealers are what I call an essential item. Do you have a concealer in your bag?
No.
No. Okay.
I do. I've got quite a good one.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, everyone's very personal, and it's very personal. In fact, I've just had a client today, and I just said to her, do you want to join on? And she can't. She's got her son with her. But she's a lady. Some of my clients, so your essential is your base, but you don't have to wear a base. You can just wear a concealer or BB cream. This client of mine, she's like full coverage all the way, and I've tried to get her away. I don't think she needs full coverage. I think she's got great skin, but sometimes it's about confidence.
Claire, do you not find that with when clients, I find with older skin especially, foundation can sometimes look very cakey, where if it's a CC cream or BB cream, I sometimes feel it makes them look more youthful. What do you think?
Yeah, I tend to, I personally don't like full coverage foundation anyway. I just don't like it. Because I can see it on the skin, whether they're 25 or 55 or 65. It's just not my thing. I just don't like to see heavy makeup. I would sooner, in sort of the artistry type of thing, I would sooner prep the skin, use a lighter base, and then use concealer where you need, because actually your skin will look more plump. When you put a mask of makeup over your face and use it entirely everywhere over your face, it just looks like, to me, like this. It's just painted and caked in makeup.
Flat, yeah.
It's very flat. And so I think, I mean, I do a CC. So my favourite, Gustav, which I use in myself, is this one.
What is it? Can't see it.
Can't see it.
Oh, there we go. So hold on for a sec, just for a second. The difference between a CC and a BB cream for anybody watching the replay, could you just tell us what they are?
Yeah. So a CC cream stands for colour correcting.
Okay.
Cream. It's a colour correcting cream, and it's more for the ingredients that are in these products are usually for more dry and mature skin.
Okay.
Or dehydrated. This particular one I love from it. It actually has SPF 50, which, as we all know, is your anti-aging skincare product anyway. So you've got that built in. This also contains an anti-aging serum packed with peptides. So this actually plumps your skin out.
Okay.
And what I like about this one, so CC cream are usually really light. So this comes out and you can use it, and it does cover a multitude of sins, this product, without looking like you've got makeup on.
Okay, and you put that all over your face.
You'd love this. You'd love this, Isabel. I know you always like a little bit more coverage, but this, maybe try one of these, because actually it looks like your skin. So it comes in, there's 3 different types of IT CC creams.
IT.
Yes. So it's IT Cosmetics. It's from the States.
Have you
Yes,
tried?
Teresa. Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Have you tried Chantecaille?
Yes,
Oh, my love.
love that one too.
Yeah.
It's lighter in coverage. So this one is kind of very buildable. So if you're a person that likes a little bit more coverage, you can use it that way. If you only like a light coverage, so it covers up, you know, it will cover up uneven skin tone. It will cover up, actually, Teresa, I've got you on this, haven't I? The IT Cosmetics.
Yes.
I've got you on that. So it'll cover up like spider veins, a little brown pigmentation, but it just looks like skin as opposed to makeup. It just looks like a healthy skin. So
And where do we get hold of it?
So they
Claire?
do IT Cosmetics online. You can also buy it from Boots. Obviously, it's about shades, but it depends on whether some of you ladies here, I know you, Colette, we like a bit of a faux tan.
Colour, yeah.
So you'd probably be medium to medium tan.
Okay.
But they do 3 types. They do a blue tube, which is not for any of these anyone here unless you've got like really oily skin. They do this one, which is the silver packaging, and that's what I call it. It's not matte, it's not dewy, it just looks like your skin. And then they've got a pink one, which is illuminating. And although I'm the queen of illumination and I love a glow, it's got too many shiny, glittery particles in there for me. I don't like it. I can see it on the skin and it looks fake.
Okay.
So I particularly like this one.
Cool.
So yeah, it's a really, really lovely product. So that's my favourite CC cream. Also, Estee Lauder, actually, good stuff. This might be interesting for you. I mean, I know you don't wear that good stuff, but clients. Estee Lauder do a anti-aging CC cream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the reason I love it is because it's got very, very clever technology. So it comes out grey and then adapts to your natural skin tone, whatever colour you've got.
Okay.
So if you're a little bit more tan, it just reacts and it sits in, so it matches your skin perfectly. So you don't have to think. It is expensive. I think it's about £45. But if you're a person who just likes a light coverage, and like for you, Colette, I think you probably love it because you don't like lots of cover.
No.
And it literally, you haven't got to worry about colour matching because it literally just matches to your own skin.
The only problem that I might have with Estee Lauder is animal testing.
But this is why because you know I have mostly in my kit.
Do they still test on animals at Estee Lauder?
Well, they want to stop, as do obviously because Estee Lauder own Bobbi Brown and Origins and Tom Ford as well, good stuff. But unfortunately, because of China in the Asian market, and they still want to sell into the Asian market, they are still testing for that.
Yeah, every single product that makes it into the Chinese market needs to be tested on animals. That's just onto their law, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
Oh my
sad.
God.
It's very sad, and I feel like
people?
Asia is, yeah, exactly. I mean, they're the same with Tom Ford stuff, and I know you love Tom Ford, and I love Tom Ford products too. And I've always had MAC in my kit, Bobbi Brown, Tom Ford and all that, but I found it really, and Estee Lauder, and I love Estee Lauder products because I think they really, really do work, but I found it really hard as a makeup artist trying to go completely cruelty free and mostly vegan.
It's very hard. Yeah,
it's really
it's very
hard
hard
when you love certain products.
Yeah.
That's that, and obviously then they have BB creams. Now, I mean, Beauty Pie do BB creams. Also, Judy, like Number 7 do some really good BB creams.
So what is a BB cream?
BB cream is a beauty balm.
Okay.
And they come from Asia, Korea originally, and really they're beauty balms, and they were aimed when they first marketed oily combination skins. But what's happened is everyone's kind of dumped on the bandwagon with those sort of terminologies, and it seems to be they put any ingredient in it, call it a beauty balm, So it really, it's kind of similar to a CC cream. It's a light coverage. It's just, it doesn't colour correct like a CC cream. It will just be a light tinted moisturiser.
So the mineral tinted moisturiser I've got from Caudalie, this one.
That's very
BB.
similar. That's a BB in
your mind. Okay,
yeah,
it's beautiful. I love this.
Yeah,
it's
that's
my favourite
really nice
product.
too.
I love it.
Yeah, that's really nice as well, Judy. If you don't like much, it's like a little bit of a tint. It's from Caudalie. It's very light, and of course they're cruelty free. So yeah, that's your base. You've got different types, and I know, Isabel, you like your more full coverage. I know, because we tried out the Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm not a massive fan of that foundation at the moment.
I don't like it at all.
I bought it for myself. I buy normally one of everything to try out if it's new, to see if I want to put it in my kit. And I put it on, and I didn't, within an hour, I thought it aged me. It aged me terribly.
Really
it changed colour. And I looked like I was yellow. It was just awful, because I've got a yellow. I thought I look awful. It drained me. It looked aging. I thought, I know Joan Collins is one of the faces, but I just thought, seriously, I don't like it at all, and I didn't like the feel of it. And it's supposed to have peptides in there. What was that, Judy?
Who wants to be like Joan Collins?
No. Well, I tell you what, she can, I don't know a woman that can actually wear that much makeup and get away with it. I've never seen her without anything. And I do know her hair and makeup artist, and she does do most of her makeup herself, but it is a lot of makeup. Which ones have you got there, Isabel?
That's what I use. That's what I keep going back to, because that's quite a nice soft finish, but still full. But one thing I do use, because of pores, is that primer. So it makes sure that it doesn't look cakey. So you just bat it on, and then it lifts the foundation, so you don't have it going into your pores. But that miracle one.
Yeah. See, a lot of people say to me, do I need a primer? And I say only really if you've got if the clients are younger and they've got slightly oily skin, and that oil is going to come through and it just helps. Or you have enlarged pores, and they tend to be really around the nose and the chin when you get over 40, because unfortunately those pores start expanding through hormones and changes in life. So that's the only area, and I tend to like dealing with those within your skincare.
Oh.
So like you can like detox masks that minimize pores and things like that. So is it an essential? Some people like yourself, Isabel, they think, that is essential, because you like what you see and how your makeup works with it. But obviously for Judy or Teresa, if you don't like pores, there's other ways of dealing with that without having to go and buy a primer. So that's skincare. What I would say though is I would try one of these, because I think you might be surprised that cosmetics. I think you like it.
Yeah.
I think it would sit really well, having done your face quite a few times. I think it would sit really nicely on your skin.
Okay.
So that's that. And then I want to move on to concealer. So Julie, if you don't want to go for a tinted moisturiser, I know Teresa likes her IT Cosmetics. I know I've said to Teresa, because Teresa's one of my clients, to me, even for men, a concealer is like your best friend. And women are obviously sometimes worried about using concealer if they've never used one in their entire life. And there are some very bad concealers out there, and there are concealers for different things. So you can get concealers to cover up spots and imperfections. You can get concealers to cover sort of like pigmentation. But then the ones around the eye, the ones that every woman, and as far as I'm concerned, a man, even needs it too, and he likes it, so he uses one, are these kind of very, very lightweight concealers, sort of designed for the eye area, that contain moisturisers. And they're light reflecting. Now, I don't like Touche Eclat, never have done.
But Touche Eclat, is that not a highlighter rather than a concealer?
Yeah, but they sell it as a concealer, like it will diminish dark circles, good stuff. And I've never found it's diminished dark circles.
No, because I use it as a highlighter, not as a concealer.
Yeah, but like when I first trained, it was like we trained with Touche Eclat, and it's brilliant. And it's like, no, I never saw it myself. I just think I can see darkness still. It doesn't deflect at all. And also, if people have very sensitive skin around their eyes, it can cause eczema. It does have a few nasty ingredients in it. So I'm not, and also flashback, photography, never use.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
It gives you the white rings. So I have a few favourites, and they're all sort of slightly different depending on sort of price point. So for under eye, so if you don't wear much, you don't want to wear a base or tinted mark, you can still wear a concealer and it look really natural if you prep the eye first with your eye cream and then use concealer. So one of the cheaper ones in the market is the Maybelline Anti-Age Eye Eraser.
Wow.
That's got a sponge applicator, and it's very, very moisturizing. They do it in lots of different shades, and literally you just go along here, and I sometimes put it right up here just to lift the lady's sort of features. You can also mark it here a little bit above the lip area just to sort of lift the lips, make the top of the lip look pouty. So that's quite a reason why it's high street. And I love my Charlotte Tilbury. I don't like my Charlotte Tilbury Magic, but I do love her retoucher. So it looks like Touche Eclat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They also do these type Judy and Teresa in Boots number 7. They do something exactly the same. Clinique, obviously, it's not tests on animals. Clinique does something the same. Lancome do them as well. But I know number 7, if you're looking for more of a reasonable brand, the same sort of type.
I can wear Clinique. I do have problems with, when I was a teenager, I had terrible acne. So I had pan stick.
Oh, yeah. Pan sticks.
You know, it was like a mask because I had such terrible skin. And now I can't bear the feel of anything heavy on it.
Yeah.
And quite often, as you say, the colour will change. It goes orange. It slides off. I've had poor experience that actually I've given up wearing a base.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, actually, if you do like Clinique, they do one. It's called the Airbrush concealer, and you can. I've been, you know, I can. If I'm on set and someone doesn't need base, or I'm working with men, I will use this just all around the face where I need it because it looks so natural. It's got a really natural finish to it. So yeah, Clinique Airbrush is fine. Teresa, I did talk to you about this one, didn't I?
I've got the Charlotte Tilbury.
Yeah, you've got the retoucher. Yeah. This is one for people that like a little bit more coverage. So days when I'm looking extremely tired, I do love that, and a little bit goes a long way. So this is from Tarte Cosmetics. So this is actually a vegan brand, Colette.
Okay.
It's from the States, and it's called Shape Tape. So it's one of the best sellers in their range.
The one I've got is called Veil, and it's a corrector and an illuminator.
I've heard of that.
Oh yeah.
Have you? Revere de Teint Eclair, I suppose is what is, I don't know, white. It's complexion fix.
This is quite a big, you can see the doe foot. So I literally use a tiny amount. That's and great. On that one, if I don't want any base, I just literally, if I just want to cover up a few areas, I just use that, and I don't use any base at all. Okay. So that's a good one of that. So that's concealers. Does anyone have any questions?
I think that was probably the best advice that you gave us. I can remember attending or taking part in one of Isabel's training workshops for Heathrow, and I think you were talking about using a concealer. And if you're not going to wear a base, always wear a concealer at the very, very least. Yeah,
and just wear one that's going to suit your skin.
Yeah.
So, and then on that note, I'm going to move to. I won't go on to eyes yet. I'm going to move to colour on your cheeks because we're doing that. And the two key things, a blusher is essential. That is an essential part in your makeup bag.
Yeah,
so it's everyone's. So Judy, do you wear blusher?
I do. Laura Mercier.
Yeah, brilliant.
Love a blusher.
Love a blusher. It's so lifting.
Yeah, well done.
So depending on your skin type, some people opt for a powder. If you've got dry skin and you just want a quick fix, cream blush sticks are really, really easy to use, Judy. And I know they look quite scary, but actually they're easy to blend. And you can actually use both if you want to. If you haven't ever used a cream blush stick, you could start using it and then use it with the powder over the top. It will just give a little bit more longevity to the cream blush. But what the cream blush gives you is it sits nicely as your first thing that sits on your skin as in colour. And it will illuminate and lift your skin a little bit. so it's not as flat as a powder. And this one, I did mention the other week about them, didn't I? Kiko do them, Charlotte Tilbury, but this is actually a Burt's Bees one, which you can get online. And they've got 2 colours mixed into that.
Oh, wow.
And they're full of like really nourishing skincare ingredients in that. So yeah, these are Burt's Bees. And literally, I'm just going to do this like that, and I look like Aunt Sally. I literally, and it's literally that quick. And I'm literally just going to use this finger, and I'm just literally going to blend it out. It just looks so much. If you haven't got time, you don't want to be precise with the powder. Literally, that's all it is, and it just gives your skin a bit of a lift. See?
Yeah.
Takes 2 seconds, and it's really quick. When we do get out of lockdown and you can't wait to go and meet your friends for a cup of tea, or even sit in a coffee shop, and if you've got 2 seconds, it's so much easier to put one of these in a small little makeup bag and literally just do that in the car than it is get out a brush with your powder compact and do that. So I really do recommend, that's one of my essentials, a cream blush stick. So yeah,
Claire,
yeah.
Have you ever heard of a company called Studio 10?
Yes.
What do you think of their stuff?
Well, I've played with it, but I've never had it in my kit.
Because they gave a makeup artist that I worked with, it gave me a blusher from them, which is this, it's a cream blusher. And I loved it because I used to love NARS back in the day, but I think NARS, something like, is it Orgasm?
Yeah, that was one of my, and in fact they do that in a cream blush stick.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I've got it.
And I started using this from Studio 10. That's the only thing from Studio 10 I have.
Yeah.
But that's a very good one. I have no idea what they cost. I've never bought it.
I don't really know. I know I played with it. I can't remember whose kit it was. I was with somebody and I played with it on the back of my hand, but I haven't had any in my kit. I mean, another couple of brands. There's a new brand called the Glossier. I don't know if anyone's heard of that. Have you heard of Glossier? Yeah, and they do cheek tints. So they look like a squeezy kind of lip gloss tube, and they're really pigmented. So literally you just need a tiny dot, and it's like water. It literally is waterproof, so it literally will stay on. Yeah,
that sounds awesome.
Pixie Beauty do them as well. So yeah, look for a cream blush. I think they do really, really work. And if obviously, Judy and Teresa, you're feeling, because your skin tones, if you're feeling, you know, a little bit tired, like we do, opt for like a nice brightening pink.
Me, a bit.
You, Miss Pink Lady. So not like a fuchsia pink, Judy, but something like a nice rose pink would be quite nice on your skin tone, rather than peachy. Looking at your skin tone from here, anyway. So that's cream blush, and then of course I wouldn't have, without my makeup, I wouldn't not have a bronzer. So this even includes Good Stuff, doesn't it? Good Stuff.
Yes.
So bronzers, you think, oh, do I really need a bronzer? But it does create that warmth to your skin, and it makes you look healthy. And with that, and the use of a cream blush, I think it just really, really lifts the skin. So bronzers, my advice is, do not choose a bronzer with glitter in it, because it looks really unnatural on the skin.
Unless you're trying to be a unicorn.
Exactly. And I know you like being a unicorn, but on an everyday basis.
You should see my wings.
On an everyday basis, I think, you know, avoid the glitter unless you want to sort of go out in the evening. And also, you can get bronzers in a gel form, a powder form, and a sort of liquid form. So if your skin's really dry, one of my favourites is Bare Minerals Bare Skin. You're going to love this, Colette.
Oh wow!
I used this the other day, and I thought, I know I haven't told Colette about this. This is Bare Skin, and it's a serum bronzer. So it's a serum. So it just seeps into the skin. If the skin's really dry, it is beautiful. And literally, I put it on the back of my hand with a little buffing brush, and I literally just buff it with the forward, down the nose, a little bit down here and down there, and it just shapes the face, gives my skin a bit of a colour, and it nourishes my skin too.
Thank you for that.
Dr. Terry version. Do you know?
Yeah, this is a lot cheaper.
What is it? Sorry, say that.
Bare Minerals, Bare Skin, Sheer Sun, it's called, bronzing serum.
But you know, Claire, one of the things that and maybe this shows my age a little bit, so I like women with rosy cheeks. So a lot of the like younger makeup artists, when we do things, they're like, oh no, not too much blush. I love blush. I think
like,
rosy cheek, I love it. So when a lot of makeup artists, when they're in the salon and the brides, especially brides or clients now who like a lot of makeup, I think blush is essential. But what I find with a lot of people, makeup artists, they only use bronzer. And I find that if they only use bronzer, even though it's golden and it's warm, it makes the client look like they're dead.
It does, it's
because
flat.
It makes them really flat.
Yeah.
Where I think with bronzer, you need to be careful where you apply the bronzer, because otherwise, if you just look like a brown mess, you're looking like a blob of something brown. Where you need to make sure you place the bronzer in the right areas, that it works, so you get that dimension with a face.
Yeah, it is. I have a lot of clients, brides that, in fact, I had a bride that I was supposed to be doing Easter Friday, and she's moved now, hopefully to October, but we'll see. And she just only wore bronzer. And I said to her, so when we did the before and after, I said, look, on your wedding day, believe me, you will be thanking me when you see the photos. Because when you take photos, especially wearing white, and you're just all bronzed, flat, orange, no dimension, it's not about you. Because what it is, they see Kim Kardashian, and if you look at her photos, it looks like she doesn't have much blusher on in a lot of photos. You've got to admit.
She's got so much makeup on. She's got every single thing in your makeup kit on.
She
plus and more.
She has. She's got layers. But I, it's flat. And if she does wear blusher, it's like a hint of like tawny brown blusher. It's not pink. So you can't see. Of course, she's got all this what I call very flat, contoured, highlighted look. And I just said, surprise. In real, if you walk around looking like that, you don't have that skin tone anyway. No one walks around. They haven't got the Kardashian skin tone, and I think it looks flat on them anyway. So I'm all for blusher. And I do think bronzer is literally where the sun should naturally hit your skin. So across here, a little bit down the centre of the nose, and literally you're sweeping it a little bit under here. And then here is where you want to see the colour. So I'm an old school makeup artist, and that's why I like blusher.
I love blusher as well.
When I stand with young makeup artists and they're doing that makeup, I'm like, put blusher on, please. If they're assisting, put blusher on. So
blusher for presidents.
There we go. So my bronzers, this is, Judy, do you know about Beauty Pie? Have you heard of Beauty Pie, Judy?
No.
Do you know about Beauty Pie, Gustav?
Yes, I love Beauty Pie.
Have you got a membership?
I do. I have just, actually, I lie. I don't, but one of my girlfriends does, and I get my stuff from her. Girlfriend or not, I would be. I'm too selfish with my membership.
Oh my God.
So basically, Judy, what it is it's a membership to a site that sells all fantastic, amazing skincare, body products, makeup at affordable, really affordable prices. Because what they do is there is just a website. There's no middleman, and basically you pay what. They say what it's worth, but what they manufacture it for, obviously they're going to be making some margin. So say like the serum's like £80 because it's made in Italy, it's formulated in whatever, Switzerland, you'll pay like £19 for it. And you pay either a monthly membership or a yearly membership. So I was talking to Teresa because Teresa messaged me and said, I need help with skincare. And I said, well, there's so much skincare on there and the makeup. So this is one of their bronzers. And I love it. Because it's not got any shimmer in it. It's quite pale. So when I'm feeling a bit pale in the winter, that's kind of my winter bronzer. So it's not going to make me look orange and tangoed. It will just warm me up a little bit in the winter. And then when I come to the summer, I do, again, that is one of my old look packaging. This is not my kit, Judy.
Love it.
My own makeup bag. My Hoola.
I've got Hoola.
Because it's matte again, and it just looks just very, very natural on the skin. You can probably see. like that.
Yeah.
But it does look natural. And I said to you, Teresa, to wear bronzer, because I've seen you and you go, I feel so tired and I look tired and I look washed out, and you've got quite a yellow toned skin. I went bronzer and blush on.
You put me into Laura Mercier,
which I'm going to come on to in a minute. Yeah. So those, and also if you did just want to dabble, Judy, and you didn't want to invest, you know, because it's new to you, Bourjois.
Oh yes.
They do this, which is like it looks like a chocolate bar, smells of chocolates, and this is the one that doesn't have any glitter in it, and that's about £6. So if you just wanted to try that, or a number 7, but just obviously go with something that doesn't have any glitter. So
you know what I found, Claire,
yeah.
a little while ago, a benefit product is it's called Ace That Face, and it's a little kit like this.
Yeah.
And in it you've got two concealers, Hoola, and a bronzer.
Nice. Is
with
that
a
the
mirror.
dandelion? Is that
With
the
a mirror. What do you mean? Is that
Coralusta?
It's benefit.
Yeah.
And it's just called Boeing. It's got Boeing, number 1, number 2, Hoola, and What's Up.
You've got What's Up? Oh, that's nice.
It's awesome.
Oh, that's nice. Was that a limited edition?
I don't know. I picked it up when I came to see you, Isabel, for that styling session.
Oh, really
in
nice.
town.
Okay.
That's my bronzer, and obviously Gustav, you obviously wear bronzer as well, so that's what I'm saying. It gives you that nice lift to the skin. So I'm going to move on to eyes now. Judy, do you wear eye makeup?
Mascara, because this is my natural colour. My eyelashes and my eyebrows are absolutely colourless.
So do you have sensitive eyes?
Yes, because I wear.
So do you wear Clinique eye mascara then?
Yep.
You're going to wear that, yeah. Do you wear anything else or just mascara? Do you wear eyeliner?
Yeah, Laura Mercier, but I can't wear that all the time. I have to. I can do it for a couple of days and then I have to give it a break.
Yeah. See, I say to women, essentials. If you're on a desert island, would I take eyeshadow or eyeliner? It'd be eyeliner over eyeshadow.
100%.
Totally, because it really, you can have nothing on your lid, bit of bronzer, but eyeliner, mascara are the ones, the products that really open the eye out. So they're just, to me, more important. Now, I have really sensitive eyes. My eyes water a lot as well. And obviously I use eyeliner on all my clients, and it's where you use it, depending on your eye shape, and obviously what colour you use to bring out your eye colour. So obviously, if you're going to put eyeliner on, you need to be using something that's going to stay on. If you're going to put it on in the morning, you don't want it coming off. It's a waste of time. So I've got a few favourites. I tend to like using products that aren't either gel or pencil. I don't tend to like using liquid on a lot of clients. I know, Isabel, you love a liquid liner, don't you?
I like a liquid liner as well.
You love a liquid liner.
I bought the one from Beauty Pie and it was awful.
Yeah, so did I.
Roundy bit on the end.
A little round thing on the end. I was like, no, I can't do that. It needs to be a brush.
Dots as you try and move it. It doesn't work. I've been using a pencil now, actually.
Yeah, so I tend, if you want that sort of look, I tend to use a pencil and then a powder to wing it out, and it looks so much better.
Yeah.
See, that's where we need the makeup lesson.
Yeah,
I think you could show us how to do it.
Yeah, I something about black liquid liner. Just it's just really hard. I think. I mean, you know, like if you look at like the Charlotte Tilbury campaigns, I don't know if you've seen these, Judy, with the eyes. They do have the liquid pen, but her liquid pen is probably my favourite one. That, and where's my other one? This one, it doesn't budge if you do want to use somewhere around here. Oh yeah, the Stiller one.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And that's because it's got a very, very, very fine nib.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, because that's why I'm not a fan, and it's waterproof. I hate it when I see women wear black liquid liner and then it's halfway down their face, halfway here, and it's made the eyelid, and you can see all the shaky movements. I just think unless you're a real pro and you've completely got that black liquid liner right, go for a pencil. And if you want a wing, because I know Isabel, you like a little bit of a wing, get your black pencil, get it right tight to that, and just wing it out. You can use an angle brush and then push it out, and then use a little bit of powder. That gives a much nicer effect and much more sultry effect than a harsh black liquid liner.
I used to use one from Estee Lauder that had a really tiny, fine brush, and they don't make it anymore. They stopped making it.
Yeah, because I like that more of because I love it. I don't remember. I love a liquid liner if I'm doing like something that's very iconic and a 60s look, because you need that. But I'll still use a pencil with a 60s look anyway. But I kind of like that more of a softer eye. If you want a softer cat eye, make it a bit, use a pencil and an eyeshadow. But Judy and Teresa, you're not going to be probably wanting to create cat eyes like Isabel and Colette. So I want to talk to you. So pencils.
And Gustav.
Oh, and Gustav, do you know?
I like a strong eye.
You like a strong eye.
Something
like
sultry.
Sultry. So these are my pets. So if you've got sensitive eyes, these are the Urban Decay ones are brilliant. And Judy, and I've had lots of clients that come to me, and they're really, really soft. They're called 24/7 pencils, and they glide on and they stay on. But they also give you a bit more time. So if you do want to sort of like, if you wanted to draw, Judy or Teresa, a line at the top or the bottom, and one you draw on it, say you've chosen a grey and you think, oh, it's a little bit too much, it gives you a little bit time before it sets, so you can smudge it a little bit, either with a cotton Q-tip, or you can use a little brush just to make the look a little bit softer and not so hard. So that's my Urban Decay ones, and they come in a whole a whole rainbow of colours, greys and browns. So Judy, you look like a lady that would probably look very nice with a subtle grey.
Yes. Yeah, I use blue.
Yeah, this is called Smoke. Smoke it's called. That's a really nice colour. It's like a bluey grey. That would look nice with your eye colour. And then they also do, my other favourites, if you didn't want to spend that they're about £15, I think. But Kiko, I wanted to talk about as a product range. These liners are fantastic. These are called Lasting Precision. And yeah, Isabel, you might like these because they've got a little smudger at the end.
All right, yeah.
There we go. Little smudger there.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it was
Clarins one. Clarins used to do one like that.
Yeah, Longcombe do one like that as well. And it's I hold it up like that.
Yeah.
The twisty one. And they're very soft, but they literally glide on and stay on. And they do these. I've got these in my kit actually here. And they do these in a whole range of colours. They've got blue, they've got khaki, navy, black. So Isabel, if you want a black one, brown one, Colette, black or brown. Teresa, brown. There's a brown one here. Did you get one of these, Teresa? Because I did say there's one in Epsom.
Well, because I'm looking at mine, and I'm using a Bobbi Brown long wear gel eyeliner with a brush.
With a brush. Now they are great. They are good. But I think because I've used them for so many years.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think the thing is they do go very dry, those pots.
Oh, don't they just?
And they're like 20 something each pound. And whereas this, I think it's about, the Kiko one's about £4 or £5, this eyeliner. And it has like a gel consistency to it that you'd find in the pot. And that's not going to, get hard.
Get old. Yeah.
So I'm kind of recommending to clients, I'm kind of a little bit steering away from the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliners.
No, fair enough. I mean, because I was worried about opening it up for the first time in about 7 weeks and not wearing any makeup.
If it has,
thinking it's going to be too dry.
If it has gone a bit dry, just drop a little bit of oil in there. Have you got like a carrot oil?
Yeah.
Drop.
Yep.
And then give it a stir. That normally helps.
Thank you.
But yeah, so Judy, that would say eyeliner definitely on the top for definite for you.
Yes.
Through your lashes like that, because that will just lift everything up. So that's an essential. And what I did want to talk about, in fact, Gustav, I remember talking to your Steve about this pencil years back. So
I know exactly what you're going to say, and he still does that. He still uses it.
Oh, that's good. So one of my pet sort of hates is seeing women wearing black liner inside the waterline. So that's that part in there, because it actually makes your eye look smaller.
Yeah.
Actually makes your eye look smaller. Excuse me, that's one of my boys. And it actually, and it is quite hard. And you know, we want our eyes to look bigger, not smaller. So it's okay if you're doing a smoky eye, then you can carry that off a bit later. But I think generally day-to-day an essential, making your eye look brighter. So I like to use these on my clients and myself. And this is a nude pencil, Kajal pencil. So this literally goes in your waterline, bottom waterline, and this makes your eye look bigger and your whites of your eyes look brighter.
I love doing that.
Because if you've got dark eyeliner top and bottom,
yeah,
well, I know you like wearing dark eyeliner top and bottom, this will just make your eye and your blue eyes pop a bit more.
Even more. And Mac used to do one, and then they stopped doing one, and I couldn't get, like, you know, you could only get them at the airport for a little while.
NC25.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I started using, on the recommendation of one of the makeup artists in there, one of the salespeople in there, was to try their lip liner in the same colour.
Yeah.
And I have. So I've got a lip liner that's that nude colour that I use in my eyes and my waterline.
But this is a lot cheaper because it's only like £4. So this is number 3 kohl pencil Kajal, and it's you can get this online, Judy.
Okay.
Kiko, very reasonable company, and really, because all the makeup's made in Milan, where most makeup is made. Milan is the hub of makeup manufacturing. So that's my eyeliner, and then obviously eyeshadow. Do you need eyeshadow? Some women, you know, some women do. Some women, is it an essential? So I'm saying it's not an essential. It's nice to have it, and you know, it's not an essential. But if you were like Teresa, you did want to investigate and look at eyeshadow. I think women don't need probably to buy as much makeup as we do. And I think sometimes it's a question of, I mean, Isabel, you know what it's like, don't we? We have a conversation like, oh, I've seen this eyeshadow palette, it's gorgeous. I mean, I'm terrible because I buy it for my kit. And I do have to create lots of different looks, but do we need lots of different things? So when I see clients privately, you don't need lots, one palette for everything. And this is probably my go-to palette.
Oh, that's
really
nice.
pretty.
Wow.
Yeah. So that literally will take you from day to night, any event, any colour, and it suits everyone. This is your go-to, suits everyone. Now this is by a company called Tarte, which I mentioned before.
Oh, they're fabulous.
Yeah.
Tarte?
Yeah, it's called Tarte Cosmetics. Have you not heard of them, Isabel? They're huge.
No.
And this is the Amazon Clay Matte Palette. Did I tell you about this, Teresa?
No.
Amazon.
I did it for you when you had those photographs. I did pieces. These are beautiful because they are like silk that go on. They are so silky and pretty. And there is I'm not sure whether you're going to like this, but they're matte.
I need some matte, and you know what I always think is a good idea is putting on a natural, what they probably call bone, you know, Bobbi Brown.
Bobbi Brown. That is there. That is Free Spirit bone.
I bought this one just because it was all glittery.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And
it's really pretty.
Beautiful. What I'm saying is this is a staple. So if you're saying what is an essential eyeshadow, this would be an essential because this suits everybody and it suits young people. I mean, I know youngsters would not want to go anywhere near a matte, but sometimes they do. And the reason why this palette works for everybody, and I can say it works for everyone, is I don't know if you can see the colours, but what they are is they're warm tones. So so you've got your nudes, you've got your plums, and you've got your greys. So it's not a cold grey that's going to drain you. It's a warm grey. And then with the purples, they're not cold purples, they're warm purples. So I could put this on any one of you and I know it's going to work. Whereas if it was a cool palette, it wouldn't work on you, Teresa. But being warm, it does work on. I could make this work on all of you.
Okay.
Ladies, including Gustav. You could rock these ones, Gustav. These ones.
Darling, I'm like Kim Kardashian. The more makeup, the better.
So yeah, this is a really, when I've done sort of one-to-one lessons, this is one of the ones that my clients have gone away and go, this was such a good investment. Because
I'm just ordering it online now.
You can get it from Amazon for £53.
There you go.
What?
They do it on QVC. I know they sell it on QVC, and I bought from Tarte Cosmetics, the direct from the US, but even before lockdown, but it was taking a long time. So I'd go QVC, or you might better get on All Beauty. If you just type it in and see, there are beauty companies that do sell them. But obviously, just I'm really funny on Amazon with makeup. I need to know where it's from. Where is it coming from? Is it Amazon Direct or is it a third party? So just
it's coming from. It'll be with me if I order it today. It'll be with me by Friday, and it's coming from Tarte.
Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, it's sold by Direct Beauty.
Right. Just need to investigate who they are so it's fresh. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those. The other good thing about this Judy and Teresa is you can use these as eyeliners as well. Don't forget. So you can use that with a brush, which is really nice. So you can, if you wet the brush and then dip it into the powder, you can use that as an eyeliner too. So say, for example, if you wanted, Teresa, you didn't want to go and buy a purple plum eyeliner, but you wanted to just to sort of make your eyes a little bit bright and do something different, you could just literally dip a wet brush into the powder and it would work as an eyeliner.
Okay.
To buy lots. I know it's nice to have lots, but that's my kind of a little bit of essential. And then mascaras is an essential, isn't it?
It is.
There's an island product, a mascara.
It is the help one. It is the help.
It is the help. So
please.
Yeah, no, mascara is a very personal thing.
Such a personal thing, isn't it?
Personal thing, and also it depends what lashes you have, how you're applying it. Are you a lady that, or a man that wears mascara and then within an hour that mascara formula will tend to move halfway down your face? Because I have that, and whether it's because I use quite a lot of eye creams or it's just the way my eyes water, so I always have to have mascara that stays on. So and also it's the way you put it on. And I see clients, they just literally flick the end of their lashes when they're applying mascara, and they do not take that mascara one through the lashes. So but what I do say is, when you choose a mascara, look at the size of the brush and look at what it says on the packaging, because if it says false lash effect, you are could be prone to getting clumpy lashes unless you know what you're doing with that brush. And also the brush is too big. I'm just trying to see if I can bring mascara. So when I'm showing private clients, so that is a huge brush. So if you have smaller eyes and you're trying to put on a mascara like that, you will not get, you're going to get marks up here, probably clumpy eyelashes. So always look. I like long defined lashes, and I'm going to do 2 or 3 coats, then get a false lash effect, and then just get clumps. So yeah, it's a very personal thing, but one of my favourites is Roller Lash by Benefit.
Oh yes, they do work really good.
Because they get right into the small lashes, your tiny little lashes.
Yeah.
And then you literally just pushes it through. I love this. And then ladies that, say to me, oh yeah, that's not enough. I go, well, start with that, and then you can put your false lash over the top. But at least you've got the length.
The separation, through. Yeah.
Separation. I can't stand it when I see clumpy lashes together.
No, I hate it as well.
So that's really good. I do like the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary lash, not the original one. That's another one. And actually, Kiko do really good mascaras. I don't know if you've had any Kiko ones.
Kiko's fabulous.
Good, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they do one here, and they do a really good waterproof one as well that I like.
Do they? Because I can't wear anything other than waterproof.
Yeah, this one here.
Okay.
This is Luxurious Lashes waterproof mascara.
Awesome.
So that's really good. So this is a really good one. Volume Maximod Definition Mascara. It's a very small brush.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Those little brushes are very, very cute.
Really good. And also a little bit of a tip as well, that you can always get some disposable mascara ones, because if you do get clumps, then take off. You've got a clean brush to push that product through the lashes. There we go.
From Clinique, they give them to Clinique when you buy the mascara. They give you.
That's good.
When you ask, and they'll give them to you.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so you can give, so. And then my other brand that I really like from mascaras, a little bit understated, is Ico.
Okay.
Val, have you tried their mascaras?
No.
They are really good magic mascaras. This is a waterproof one, Colette. It doesn't come off. That is the problem. You really have to. It's called Beach.
Okay.
If I wear this when I'm on holiday, it does not come off.
Doesn't move.
You can sweat and do your classes, and it gives you really nice lashes as well.
Okay. I've got very long lashes anyway, so I don't need very much mascara, but I do like mascara that'll take it out and away from my face. And I tend to use the Boots No. 7 waterproof one. The lash extension.
They do a good one too.
And that's awesome for me. It's perfect. I've spent the whole range. I've gone cheap, I've got expensive. And that's the one that I always come back to.
I think with everyone it's very trial and error. And I think it's what you like using, and if it stays on, as long as it sort of defines the lashes. But mascaras are definite. Yeah. And I would always say do top and bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I do that.
Judy and Teresa, top and bottom, define the lashes.
Completely colourless.
Yeah. Well, in fact, actually, I put mine on today and realised that I need to tint my lashes because they're completely blonde at the ends. And I was just like, even mascara, I was trying to cover them. I thought, no, I must tint my lashes this week. I must make time to tint them because it's quite difficult. So, covering up black mascara. So, yes, definitely top and bottom for that. Then I'm going to move on to lips quickly. So, this is an essential lip liner.
That looks like Pillow Talk. Charlotte
Tilbury. What I wanted to talk about though, Judy and Teresa, you don't need to spend, and Colette, when you run out, because we're on lockdown and on budgets. So good old Kiko, yet again, have dupes. Even the packaging is duped.
Wow.
And they really are beautiful dupes.
They've got a massive range. I'm just looking at it now.
It is. So my favourite, I think half of it is in my cabin. I think it's 308. But they do some lovely nude ones, and literally ones to match Pillow Talk. Very reasonable. They're creamy and they really glide on. So Judy, I don't know whether you use a lip liner. I know Teresa, I've tried to get you to use a lip liner, haven't I?
Yes, but it's pink. I don't have dry skin, although I'm in my 60s, but I have very, very dry lips.
So do you use a lip scrub or anything like that?
Yes, from time to time. And then I just use the White Company lip balm, which I've got in every coat pocket. I've got lip balm in every coat pocket. So whatever coat I've got some with me all the time. But they get very dry very quick. But my self isn't dry.
Yeah, well, you can make, Kiko do a lip scrub and Lush do them, but if you don't want to order one, you can just make one from brown sugar and honey as well, and just to slop off their skin cells.
I use granulated sugar and honey.
Yeah, the really coarse one. Yeah. When I
had acne, I used to do that on my skin as well, which my mother used to go berserk, but I hated it so much. I thought it probably prolonged the acne, but I used to do granulated sugar and honey.
Yeah, and it does work. It does take off those nasty bits. But the thing is, if you use a lip liner, I wanted to explain actually the lips, because you've actually got two lines on your lips. Okay, you've got your inner line and you've got your slightly outer one, but you can't always see. That's why some women get it so wrong when they're doing red lipstick, because they're not drawing on the right. And if you want to get a much nicer fuller lip, you need to go just slightly out on that outer edge that you can't see, just to literally lift your lips up a little bit. Ooh. And a lip liner just give shape to the lips, and it obviously locks the colour in and it prevents any bleeding. So I would call this essential. And even if you just get, like I say, a very sort of
Just a
rose
neutral,
pink, neutral colour, and you just want to put balm, you fill it, you just do the edge, brown edges, and then you just fill in a little bit just to blend it in, and then put a lip balm over the top. But I would say your lip pencil is a lady's best friend, really. It just gives that nice shape to the lips.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Kiko. And then you've got a choice of, are you lipstick ladies? I am a liner and a lipstick and a gloss wearer. I wear both, and sometimes I wear one and not the other, and sometimes I double up and I wear lipstick and a gloss. I feel sometimes I always do both if I'm feeling tired. If I think I look tired, I'll put lipstick on and a nice gloss, because I think it just perks my skin up. It makes my skin look less tired. So that's the thing with the gloss. A lot of ladies don't like glosses because they're sticky. I don't like sticky glosses. I hate sticky glosses because they go on my hair. So I have a few favourites, and I actually don't think it's worth spending money on. Don't get me wrong, I love By Terry lip glosses. They are ridiculously expensive for what they are, but they're beautiful, but they're not sticky. But there are so many out there that are sticky, and I don't think are worth money. So I actually like Kiko lip glosses. I've got Charlotte Tilbury ones and some other brands, but these are the 3D Hydra lip gloss. So they're hydrating. They are not sticky at all.
That's great.
And they've got some lovely colours. And sorry, Colette, what were you saying?
No, carry on. I've got Beauty Pie. They do like a series of 5 different colours.
Yeah.
In a pack.
Oh yeah, those ones. They're nice.
Quite good, but they are a bit sticky. That's the only thing.
Yeah, these aren't sticky at all. So they do these type, Teresa and Judy, and obviously Isabel, and they do these, which look like the Clinique type of lip balm.
Those. Yeah.
Yes, I've got it. Yes.
I like
You like those, don't you? And these are actually like a gloss balm, and they're so lovely for ladies that just want a quick fix, and it just gives you a bit of colour. They're really hydrating, and again, not sticky. And you know, I think Clinique ones are about £23, £22, and these are like what, £6.
Are they called anything? They got a name?
Yeah, they're called Kiko Creamy Lip Gloss Sticks. And they're really natural on the lips as well, really natural, and they're really moisturising. So if you do want a bit of colour, Judy, and you're feeling like, you know, I put a little bit of lip balm on, a little bit of liner on, just to give a nice shape, and then you can just wear one of these and they look really natural. Just give a little bit of colour on the lips, and it hydrates as well. The ladies, obviously, that do like lipstick, obviously you've got lipsticks. Teresa wouldn't leave the house without a pink lipstick. I actually did get Teresa to buy a not so pink lipstick.
Oh God, yes, it's upstairs, darling.
On the King's Road.
It's bright red. I mean, and I got like, oh my God.
But it's a reddy pink. It
has had that tone. It does have a tone, I have to admit. Yes, yes.
It is a lovely colour on you, but I had to convince her to buy it.
It was a very interesting exercise.
We went makeup shopping, and I went, yes. We had about, I think I must have tried on 20 pink lipsticks.
Oh God, and
I love it.
Yes, and we literally, but it's very interesting to look at the colours and to understand the colours from you, Claire, because otherwise one would never even know which direction you should be looking at. So I'm eternally grateful for that advice.
Yes, it's a tone of pink. I mean, I don't know how you find lipsticks, Judy. Do you wear lipsticks or?
Yeah, but I've actually got very naturally red lips anyway.
You have, yeah.
Funny, I've been scrubbing with them. Got this one on at the moment, which is, I think it's Clinique. No, I think it's Clarins. It's Clarins,
It's a beautiful colour on you, that. It's
like
lovely.
A rose, really lovely rose colour on you.
Yeah, I've got a very wide mouth, so I just go for something that's fairly nude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that if you want the balm, the Kiko do a very similar colour, that rose colour. I can't think what number it is, but I know they do a pinky, rosy colour. So yeah, I personally think lipstick and lip colour is important. It lifts. It's like a blusher, really. It gives you a bit of a lift to the skin. Isabel, you love your lipsticks, don't you?
I find, especially when you're videoing, putting a strong lipstick on, you have to put it on stronger than you would do.
Yeah.
Than you think you should do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, so that's that. And then just to lastly finish on the essentials, there's one thing I haven't spoken about. It's the brows.
Oh yeah.
So I really do not like the fashion of brows at the moment. I don't like soap brows. Do you like the soap brows? Good stuff.
So which ones?
Soap brows.
What's a
But
soap
when they
brow?
brush it up.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I almost said something very rude. It looks like a bushy something. I'll be honest with you. I like full brows on a woman. I know, you know, my mum's generation, they tweezed those eyebrows to an inch of their lives.
That's
And,
me as well.
And and I personally like a fuller brow, shaped, but I don't like a slug.
No.
And those when it looks like it's pubic hair brushed up, I'm like,
Yeah.
there's a reason we don't have pubic hair, so why would you want it on your face? So no.
Yeah, I think brows really define the face, and I think it really does lift us. And I think even on men, when you see men with grey eyebrows or white eyebrows and you can't see their eyebrows, I'm like, I don't want to see tinted, but we need a little bit of help here because they're just yes.
Cut it short.
Yeah, you
don't need eyebrows sticking out like
what was his
praying
name?
mantis.
Dennis Healy, with the eyebrows and the hair coming, sprouting out everywhere. And I just think it really does frame and finish the face. And a lot of women, I think, as we get older, you know, your eyebrows do change colour and they go lighter. But obviously, just to define and give you a little bit of shape, so it looks like, so it just gives you it's a facelift. Having your brows is a facelift. So for women that are really, really concerned and on sort of, I don't know, how do you do anything, Judy, with your eyebrows?
No, not really. They're very sparse. This is my natural colour, as I say, so you really can't see them. If I use a brush and sort of feather, a pencil and feather, I'm then always concerned that it's going to end up down your face.
Yeah. So for ladies like you, what I would say is I wouldn't opt for a pencil because you're going to find that hard. You're going to have to really get that precise kind of look. So what I normally say to clients like yourself is I would go for a brown mascara. Okay. Right. So there are lots in the market, so you do have to be a bit careful. And I'm a bit picky when it comes to brow products because I think a lot of cheaper products on the market, the tone of the brow products are wrong. Yeah, and they tend to be a bit orangey and a bit warm. So when it might look like your skin color, like your hair color, be light, but then when it hits the skin, it could look orange, and it looks like you've got orange eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
So you need to pick something with an ash tone, a grey tone to the brown mascara. So I love these. These are Charlotte Tilbury. They are a little bit more pricey, but I think if you're going to want to do, if you want to do your brows, do them properly. Yeah, that's it. So so they're very thin. It's a very small brush, and Teresa, they've got a colour for you as well.
Yeah.
And literally, you would obviously, Judy, they've got two. I think it's Grace after Grace Kelly, and she's also got Brigitte after Brigitte Bardot. They're her two blonde shades. They're online on Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. And the thing about this is literally, it's so easy to, I mean, obviously it's not the right shade of mine, but literally, you're literally just comb through your hairs. And even if your hairs are fair and white, it will just look really natural. It will just hit it. And you don't have to be precise. It just gives you a little bit of colour without being too, all of a sudden, Judy's got lots of brow. Yes. It looks really natural, and it just gives you that little bit of a lift.
I never like the over made up look. It's just got to be really natural.
And it's just really quick to do, and you don't need to be sitting there trying to do like a pencil and doing that. So these are really good, and those shades are perfect for you. So a lot of my clients that are blonde and naturally got light up, those two products. Which colour have you got, Isabel?
I think I've got one that's too light, to be honest, because the guy put me in too orange Charlotte Tilbury foundation and too light on here.
They're really hard to actually see the colour at the end, aren't they? I mean, I've got glasses, but
yeah, it's not as dark as I wanted it to be, so I actually put it on to shape, and then actually fill it in with a pencil as well, because I think especially with blondes, if you don't have a strong eyebrow, it ages you, and just by putting your eyebrows on makes you younger.
And also, if you've got some stray eyebrows, that you don't actually want to completely pluck, you just want to trim, then you just want to brush them into shape and they're a little bit curly, these products are really good because it's kind of helping set them as well. So, Teresa, they do a shade for you. I'd have to look it up and I'll let you know what that is. They do a brunette shade for you, which would be fine. which is a nice shade, but it's getting the colour right, especially for blondes. Eyebrows are a bit more tricky. You don't like, for you, Colette, I know your eyebrows are, you've got lovely eyebrows.
Tattooed.
Yes, but if you were a brunette and you wanted it, it's a bit easier to choose. But when you're blonde,
it's such a tricky thing. You've got to be so careful, haven't you?
Otherwise, they can look really, really kind of wrong and too warm.
So, yeah. But of course, my fringe isn't very good. I put my cycling helmet on to trim my fringe.
Now, Gustav, are you listening?
I'm looking at
giving a blind deaf
when
ear
I
to
took the
this.
helmet off, of course, it sprung up. So anyway, it'll grow.
I love it.
With my in water to make it grow quicker, you see.
I love it.
So that's my kind of essentials, really.
So Claire, how long do products tend to last? I mean, are there use by dates on these things usually?
Mascaras is 3 months.
Okay. Yeah, mine don't really last that long.
3 to 4 months, because they do harm bacteria. You can smell them. It's because you're pumping the air back into the tube, so they can go nasty. Liquid foundation, 6 to 12 months, but it depends where you store them.
Okay.
I find that the water-based ones last a lot longer than oil-based, mineral oil-based. And eyeshadows, they last probably the longest.
What about lipstick?
Lipsticks, no. I'd say about lipsticks about 12 months. You can smell them. They go off.
They change
colour. The wax and they change colour. Yeah. Lip glosses don't last a long time either, but normally we're using those anyway.
They get used quite quickly for me.
Yeah. But obviously it's the mascara that I would say is the one that I'd be concerned about.
Yeah, mine dry out so fast.
But eyeshadows, they last a long time, really long time. I've actually had a client come to me once, and she I think it was last year actually, she bought everything. She literally bought everything with her house, and it literally filled all of my countertops. And then she went, well, I think that one's about 20 years old. Decided I might want to get rid of that one.
Yeah.
I think it was a Beaver one. I said, look, you can go as a collector's, but I think that you won't want to put that on your eyes after 20 years. So, but they do last. Cream eyeshadows, no, they don't. They go off as well. But powder eyeshadows, anything that's powder. But actually, just one last thing. That is my go-to. If I was going on holiday, I don't take a lot of makeup.
What's in it?
These. So these are the Charlotte Tilbury Face palette. That's all you need, that and an eyeliner mascara. And I just take gloss. That is my holiday palette.
That's lovely. It'd be a nice palette on you. Stunning.
Yeah.
They do it in different shades. They do different shades, but basically, it's you've got your bronzer and highlighter, and you've got 3 eyeshadows, blusher.
You can see that that's been used really well.
My holiday palette. So I don't take much when I go away on holiday.
That's a really good idea to do a holiday palette, because I take loads of things, and that's a good idea.
Literally, all I do is take that, a waterproof mascara, my favourite eyeliner, and then I'll take a lipstick and a gloss, and that's it.
Perfect.
I don't need it, and because I've got the bronzer already in there. I need it, and I find I don't wear base on holiday anyway. I just go. I put a bit of fake tan on, a moisturiser, and I'm good to go. But obviously, we're not on holiday, but we could pretend we're on lockdown holidays in the summer, can't we?
Well, correct.
So I think it's what I was going to say is I know it's not essentials, but I think it really does. Makeup does make you feel better. I don't know about you, Judy and Teresa, but I know getting up in the morning when I think it was Sunday, I didn't bother putting makeup on because I was busy and I was doing things, and I was painting and I was doing chores, and I thought actually I'll have a day of putting hair serum in. So I had a bit of a greasy hair, and I asked Gustav a question. He didn't notice it actually had oil in there. Gustav with my hairband on.
Fantastic.
So I think, but obviously makeup does make you feel better. So even if it's just a few things that you put on, it doesn't need to be complicated.
Yeah.
You can create a really nice look just using a few things. It doesn't have to be. I think we're very consumer aware, aren't we? And I think actually one thing lockdown has taught me as a individual, not as a makeup artist, is do I need all this? Do we need everything? No, we don't, Great. Because Isabel, you know what we're like, don't you? It's like oh, there's a new eyeshadow palette. Have you seen this lipstick? Or you'll see something at Charlotte Tilbury advertised, and you'll go, have you used this, Claire? And we're terrible because, and I look at my kit, my professional kit. I know, I look at my professional kit and think, why have I bought that eyeshadow palette when it looks quite similar to such and such that I've already got? But that's, you see, that's women and people in the industry and us going, oh yes, that looks really pretty, I need it. But actually on myself, I don't need a lot really.
Yeah.
Blusher is my, you know, my best friend, as Gustav said.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
You could do my job, Gustav.
Oh,
In fact,
darling, I'm not sure.
darling, you should host a makeup one for us.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't do my own makeup. I can only make you look like a drag queen. So if you want to look like Lady Gaga, I can definitely do that for you.
Well, yeah. Well, when we have lockdown, we have to do that, don't we? After lockdown, when we're out and loose, and we actually get to celebrate together.
Oh, it will be celebration. But that's been so helpful, Claire.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes,
You're
I've got.
welcome, Judy.
Yes, thank you.
If you do have any other questions, you know where our page is. If you just want to ask me, you're more than welcome. Or
Yeah, you do have makeup lessons, don't you, Claire?
yeah, because obviously at the moment I can't do face-to-face contact, and I don't know when that will next be until we hear further news. So I am, and I'm doing quite a few. I'm doing a few every week actually, Zoom lessons, so private lessons, like literally one-to-one.
Yeah.
So yes, Judy, if you do have any friends that need help or anyone that you know, I do offer. So I've been doing some on skincare, just skincare consultations for an hour, skincare products, because I do skincare training as well, and also makeup. So yeah.
So in your makeup lesson, do you teach somebody how to apply makeup? So would you teach them how to achieve a look?
Yes. Well, I can do. Yes. We do both. So techniques.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, because as long as you've got Zoom,
yeah,
and you've got the products. I mean, if there's tools that, obviously I bring my tools, and I will. What we do is we have a consultation. I get to know you, the client, and then we go through likes and dislikes. I look at your features. I take in consideration your your skin type, your skin color, your undertone, and then we work out how much time you want to invest in doing your makeup every day. What's it for? Do you go out to work? Do you not go out to work? All those kind of things. Because everyone's so different. Yeah. You know, I can have, like I said, I've got clients that want full coverage and want to learn a smoky eye, and I've got clients that actually don't want to spend that time. They want to look amazing, but they only want to spend 15 minutes a day. And how can they do that? And what products they need to do? But that's still technique. So.
Well, that's been really, really helpful. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Judy.
Yes,
Teresa, I'll message you and let you know what eyebrow treatment that eyebrow mascara is.
Do. That would be absolutely great. And thank you so much. And sorry I was late, but Zoom would not let me in for some unknown reason. It took me. I went around the houses and around the houses. So I will.
You made it in the end.
Oh, absolutely. No, I wouldn't want to miss this. That was absolutely great, and so much information that, quite frankly, I've written most of it down. So probably I'll listen to it again just to go and get some ideas.
Yay!
And make sure others actually are able to see the recordings when they're not actually looking after children's homeschooling and cooking and everything.
Yes, I know.
But that's so it is going to be winged its way over to Havana because Jessica is desperate to watch it, but it will probably be at once it's, how can I say, it's a slightly later date when she's it's 11, no, it's 6. No, hang on, what time is it? It's it's midday there now. Just so yes, so it's all of those sort of people. I know I have got sort of busy schedules at the moment, so those are the ones that will be watching the recording. So full of fascinating information, Claire. Thank you very, very much. That's really been an eye-opener for me.
Yes.
Yes. Guys.
Yes. Thank you very much.
All right. Take care. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Woo! Well done.
Yeah.